Alrighty, let's see where we are. Alright, there's that. Laptop's taking forever. Come along, come along. Did I hit the button? I did hit the button. Am I in the right group? I think I'm in the right group. Oh, there I am. Okay. All right, here we go. This is the new transfer that just showed up in the mail today. So I need to share this into the group. Hey, hey. Actually, this one's going to be kind of simple tonight for a good reason, though. All right. Oh, can't have my computer falling. Okay. I'm going to send this over to the group. Alrighty, and all right, there we go. There's that. Oh, that doesn't look right. So I don't know who's going to be around tonight. Let's see. I'm going to send that. Oh, I didn't copy and paste it. That's all right. Here's what it is. I got to share this to my regular page. Again, I don't know how that watch party thing works. I am not sure how that works. Okay. There's that. And that's set. And I don't have, not everything arrived in the mail today, which is kind of sad because I don't have the right colors. So I'm going to do this tonight, but then I'm going to wash the board and do it again because I don't have the right paste. I need the proper blue is what I need in order to really do this the way I want it to work, but I wanted to show it already. So because it came today and this class workshop I'm hoping to do on the 23rd. I'm not sure if I can do that because I didn't get the stuff in time, and already it's like, you know, less than 2 weeks away. So sadly, we may have to change that date. So I hope that that is not the case. Hi, Maria. How are you? Okay. I hope that's not the case, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. So I'm just going down to a couple of people, sending out invites. Hey, 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 hey. I just finished watching Game of Thrones. Yes, I did. You know those people who say, oh, I didn't watch not one episode of Game of Thrones. Well, my meme would be, I watched every single episode of Game of Thrones. Every single one. Not one did I miss. So there's that. Because I love it so much. It's one of those shows that I love, but I can't recommend it because to recommend a horrific show, it's just, in good conscience, I just can't do it. It just can't be done. So I say watch it without guilt. Watch it and own it. That's what I say. Okay, so I have the camera facing down already because I need it to be set up to see the bigger area. This is the medium-sized Grayson board. And so, how big is this? It is, I forgot, 23? No, 21 by 15 with like a, I don't know, like a 14 by 20 workspace. And so even though this is a really fun, spectacular transfer, it's going to be simple because I don't have the proper paste for me to make it look like what I want it to look like, but I wanted to mess around with it And I try to just do a live whenever I start messing around with stuff. It's not too often that I have the time to just sit around and chalk, which is kind of sad because I do like it. And so I make them, I do it when I do lives. I have a couple of projects, like custom projects that I have to get to. And so those, I can't really do those when I'm doing a live because I need them to be very meticulous. If anybody out there watching has a thought or an idea of a personalized project you might want, I would be happy to talk to you about that. There we go. So if you ever see anything that you want or have an idea, let me know. I really cannot believe that I don't have my stuff up for sale. The stuff that I've made. It's a lot of things that I've made that I just, there's only so much that I can keep. And I do try to use surfaces that I could wash and reuse, but some of them I can't. So I give, oh my gosh, I forgot the drawing again. Oh, my brain, I'm very frustrated. How come I keep forgetting it? Because it's really only the second time I'm doing it. That's no excuse, but ay, Dios mío, it is what it is. I have to take care of that. Okay, so let's see. The board is there. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the fireworks down first. And I'm going to think, as I'm doing it, I'm going to think about the Let Freedom Ring. I don't know what I'm going to do with Celebrate. I don't know. So, but I'm going to start with the fireworks. And I need my fuzzing cloth, which I have here, which I just washed, so it should be nice and nice and leafy. That was like a leaf. That wasn't a bug or anything. It was just some leaf. All right. So, what a rainy day today it was. It really was a rainy day. I shouldn't have pulled it off like that. I should have explained it, and I should have marked the back. Okay. So when you have the transfer, if you've not been here before, or you're just showing up, or you're just showing up because my video popped up in your feed, okay? I say, let me just tell you that this is Chalk Couture. It is a project that uses silkscreen transfers, adhesive back transfers that are washable and reusable with Chalkology paste that goes on hard. Okay, why is that not working? It goes on hard. It goes on and dries to a hard finish, but it will not rub off like traditional chalk. But it can wash off of most surfaces with just plain water. Okay, so we want to mark the backs of our Let Freedom, and that is the large burst. You want to mark them so that you don't return the transfer onto the wrong side of the backing, because then it can mess with your transfer, and you don't want that to happen. All right, so you peel the transfer off, and you'll see wherever the opening is, there's silk screen there. It's not a stencil, it's a transfer. And as you put some lint on the back of it, it helps to alleviate some of the adhesive on the back of the transfers. And so, oops, okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't get a fuzz on the open area that looked like it was on the open area there. And you don't want it on the open area. If it's on the green area, it's annoying because it's a bump, but if it's on the open area, the paste can't go through. So you want to alleviate some of the adhesive. Now I'm working with a boutique board, so I'm not so concerned about the stickiness, because these boards are made for the transfers and pastes, so they don't really overstick on these beautiful boutique boards. This is one of my favorite boards because the frame is white. It's a classic farmhouse kind of look, but you can amp it up however you want, and it fits just about any a majority of the transfers that we have. Okay, leave it at that. Okay, so I want to use some silver in here and some white, silver, white, and I want to have this like burst of purple on the edges. So we'll see how that works. I've never done this before. I've never worked with this transfer at all. But I like the way our pastes can mix. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix it silver with white. Now, the last time I used the silver, it didn't work so well because the shimmer that's in there kind of like it just interfered with the look. It didn't do what I really wanted it to do, but I'm willing to try it again. Okay, so I use a squeegee to spread it, but I use these little stir sticks I use to scoop out a little bit of the, let's move my mouse is in the way. I use it to scoop up a little bit of the paste onto my work surface if I'm going to be doing a couple of colors on one transfer. Boy, I'm having a hard time with my words again. I see people are here. Hello. Say hello to me if you're here. I'd like to know who's here. Unless you don't want to be nice. If you don't want to be nice, go away. Just kidding. Not really. I'm really not just kidding. Okay, so I want this on the outsides of the burst here. Okay. Give me some hearts and likes if you like what you're seeing here. Facebook really likes when people like what we do. And it makes me feel like it's worth doing what I do. You know, everybody likes to feel like they're doing the right thing. Okay. I'm going to take some. Now, I'm putting this on, and I'm putting it in a little bit heavier than I normally would because I don't want it to dry real quick. I want it to still stay soft as I'm putting the other colors on. So yes, I did put a little bit more, you'll see, than and I had the spatulas out, and that's what I was going to use it for, and I didn't use that. Okay, so now I want silver kind of like all over a little bit. And then I'm going to blend it all together with the spatula, with the squeegee. I can't speak. And I'm just going to pull it out because I want it to all, I want to see how this works. All right. So I'm just going to pull it out this way. And you see, I am picking up some of the purple. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted more heavier the purple on the outside. All right. Which seems to me that's what's going to be happening here. So, all right, there we go. Now, I'm okay with putting this back here because it is mostly purple. When I mix that up, you're not going to tell the difference because this darker pigment, it's mostly purple, and except for a little bit of the shimmer, but there's not a lot of shimmer in there, so I'm not going to worry. You don't want to leave lines if you can avoid lines on your transfer because they sometimes stick to the surface. And we're going to pull this off and see what we have. Good evening, Becky. How are you? Let's see if it worked. Oh, Donna, pull it from the center, not from the side. Oh, that came out nice. Now see, it's pulling a little bit. You can tell that it's pulling because it curls on the bottom. So I could have fuzzed that a little bit more. I'm just putting this over here. I need to put water on it right away because it's it has some of the shimmer on it. And the shimmer, I'm noticing, even though it's paste and not ink, I am noticing that the shimmer sometimes sits in the transfer and causes it a little bit of clogging, and I have to just wash it a little bit more. It hasn't ruined anything yet, but I try to wash it right away whenever I use some of the shimmer paste. I don't have my tub of water here, but I'm just spraying it down. And I'm going to use my, oh, look how pretty that looks. That looks lovely. I really like that. Okay, so let's see. My phone is up too high. I can't see all the comments that people are making because Facebook blocks the bottom part of my screen, and I have yet to figure out why that happens, because when I go to other people's videos to watch their video, I don't have that problem. So I have no idea. It's like the black line on the bottom of the screen blocks me from seeing the last sentence that anybody types. So I don't really know how to fix that. There we go. All right. All right. I'm comfortable. You know, it's a brand new transfer. So I really want to make sure that I take care to get it nice and cleaned off. so we don't have a problem. Okay, now I'm going to lift this up close, and I hope that you guys can see how cool that is. It really does look nice. All right, that's the purple one. All right, let's see. Is it dry? It's getting there. That silver really does look nice. All right, so we have these other ones here. And I'm not concerned about the words because I don't mind if the words go over the fireworks. I'm okay with that. I think it's going to look cool. I don't have my good lighting set up because I still have my photography set up in the other room because I had a lot of pictures that I had to take, and I did a video to show how I set up and stage my pictures, and people seem to like them. If you want to see what I've made, you can go and look around at the photos and the videos that are on my page if you've not been here before. Chalk Couture is a new direct sales company. It's only been out for less than 2 years. See, I'm fuzzing this one a lot more because that one stuck a little bit more than I was comfortable with, so I'm just going to fuzz it some more. Okay, there's that one. And it is a direct sales company, but it doesn't really run the same way as most direct sales companies yet. Oh, I forgot to mark these. Okay. B and B. Okay. Because they allow you to join, and you can just purchase the product and use the product to create things. You don't have to do parties. You don't have to sell to other people. You can join just to get the discount, and your commitment to the company is very low when you join at that level. You don't make commission because you're not signing people up, but you get a really nice discount on the product. And a lot of people do that because they have farmhouse businesses, sign businesses, and they just incorporate this into a business that they already have. So I'm actually meeting with someone this week, hopefully, to discuss the possibility of them being a designer, signing up, and choosing to do the business in the way that works best for them. Okay, I'm going to use this is wild berry. You know I love my raspberry sorbet. And I think I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm just going to take a squeegee and put, my paste. I have not taken care of my pastes since my last workshop on Saturday. And so some of them are just going to look like a hot mess because they're too thick. They've not been stirred up. I have not scraped down the sides. Usually I take care of that when I come home. And I did some of them, but not all of them because I was alone for the weekend and I just slacked. I admit it. It's what happened. Okay. And I like the way the silver looks in the center. That really did look nice here. Whether you can see the color on the camera remains to be seen. Oh, Becky, now I can read your sign. I'm doing well. How about you? I am doing well. Thank you. I am. So I'm just pulling this out from the center. All right. And then I'm going to scrape it down. And again, I'm okay with putting that in there. It's mostly pink anyway. Oops. And it's a spot. When you incorporate that back into the paste, it's not going to alter the color hardly at all. If at all, really. It's such a little bit of pigment there that I'm not worried about it. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up. You don't want to pull your transfers from the corner. You want to work your way to the center and then lift it up. How cool is that? I love how the silver is like kind of there and kind of not because it's exploding. That's kind of neat. That's definitely kind of neat. You can see this is going to go pretty quick tonight because I'm not doing anything fancy because I don't have the paste colors that I wanted to have. But I wanted to see how this transfer worked. I'm hoping to do a workshop on the 23rd in Honesdale at the wine room. I'm just not sure because the date is like barely 2 weeks away, but I'm going to reach out to some people who said that they wanted to join. I'll probably just put it out there anyway and see. If we don't get a lot of people, I'll probably do it anyway because doing it with a smaller group is just as fun, I think. Okay, so I'm going to put another one kind of here. Yeah, I want it to like touch a little, okay? And what color do I want to use? What color? We see blue when we do fireworks. Boy, I haven't seen fireworks in I think too long. I'm definitely going to use some of this orange. I wish that I had our Liberty Blue. I have red. The Liberty Blue is just the right color for all things patriotic. Whoops, knocking my paste over. I have a little setup here with a, what is this called? Like one of those wooden crates, and I just kind of stand it on its side, and I put the paste in there, but I have to dig down to the bottom to get the paste I'm looking for, so. Hi, Brittany. Thanks for stopping by. And there's Cody. Yay. Working on some 4th of July, Memorial Day kind of fun stuff. So, hey, Cody, I am working with someone to do a workshop over in Carbondale. Yay! I'm very excited. I have not been to Carbondale yet. I'm hoping to find a designer over there so that I can get that. They can pick up the workshops over there, because a lot of people have asked. I just haven't had the time really to go over there and do one yet, but finally I am going to be making time to get that done, hopefully. All right, what was I doing? I was looking for a squeegee and I got distracted and closed up my paste. Okay, so I'm going to use some of the blue on the edges here. I'm hoping that this blue shows up nicely. Sometimes the darker colors don't really work as nicely on the dark boards, but I'm hoping that with the combination of some white and silver, it'll work out very nicely. And see how you can just put dots around. It's super easy to get a really different kind of look. Okay, so there's some silver in the center. All right, get a clean squeegee, and I'm going to pull it out. Chalk Couture. Teal is, I love teal. My favorites this catalog were eucalyptus and guava, and when you work with them together, it's beautiful. I just did a bakery sign last night, and I was in love with it. I'm sad I don't have a wall in my kitchen where I can hang it. Our kitchen is in desperate need of a redo, but at the moment, I don't have a wall with which to hang it on. I knocked down a wall because I like an open floor plan, and this house was built in the 50s, and there was nothing open about it. It was like closed doors, and so we knocked down walls, but that took away my wall to decorate, so. Okay, working towards the center here. That one's fun. That one's a lot of fun. All right, I think I'm going to just put this right back down over here and do another one. All right, and I'm going to do it with the same color, but hopefully a little bit of a different pattern. I can't really get the same pattern. I can see where the blue was. Oops, press that down. And not put it there. That would work. And some white little dots. Cody, did you ever work on that transfer that you picked up when we met over there at the high school in Scranton? You and, who was it that bought the grandmother one? My brain is brain dead at the moment, so you'll have to forgive me. I know Karen was there. That was Karen, I think, that bought it, wasn't it? Oh, it's terrible. I can't even remember my children's names. I'm so forgetful. It's awful. It's terrible to meet people that you know, and you just, for the life of you, cannot think of their name. But I remember that. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I'm going to spray this one down now. And I have this other one here ready to go. This one's not all cleaned off now. And I'm still going to fuzz it because it's still relatively new. And I don't want it to stick. There we go. Oh, it's a little wet too. I want to make sure that it's dry. Hearts and checks and loves is much appreciated. Today's word is boom. All right. I can't believe that this is the second week in a row that I forgot to do the drawing. I completely forgot. I'm looking at it. It's right here. I'm circling it on my whiteboard. You should see it. It's all there. But I didn't make the time to look it over and to do a drawing. I can't believe that. It's the second time. Okay, so Monday's hashtag is boom. Okay, and that hashtag is what you tell me on this message thread if you've sent this amazing video out into the world, the Facebook world, by clicking on the arrow that says you want to send it out to the rest of the world. I'm still trying to work out if we're allowed to say that word or if we're just not allowed to hashtag it. You would think that I would have figured that out by now, but it's hard to get clear information sometimes. Okay, so this one's a little bit different. I'm going to put this one over here. Okay. All right, and what color am I going to do on this one? I've already used the pink. How about yellow? Should I use yellow? Who's here? Tell me if I should use yellow or orange. While I cover my paste, these are the choices. Which one should I do? Yellow or orange? I want to cover the paste so they don't start to dry out on me. And give you guys a second to choose a color. Yellow or orange. And this is poppy, so it's kind of like a, it's like an orange red. I thought that would look like a nice little, what's the big word? Juxtaposition of, of those colors would work kind of cool together. So, anybody have any thoughts on the yellow or the orange to do the next bursts of fireworks? You tell me. Okay. I'm gonna let it sit for a second. I'm gonna put that there. I think, okay, so this is one of those sparkly one, the little dot ones, so I'm gonna put that too. I just realized that I have mountains. I could put mountains down here. Wouldn't that look nice? Would it look nice if I put mountains down here so that it looks like the explosions are above the mountains? I might not do that right now, but I just realized that because I'm going to have to dig around and find my transfer. Let me stand up and look at my phone to see if anybody made a choice. Anybody make a choice? Yellow. Yellow's the winner. I can't see it. My silly computer just doesn't work. I don't know why. All right, we're going with yellow. Yellow works for me. All right. I'm feeling mellow yellow. That's an actual song. Feeling mellow. Oh, this one is buttermilk. Buttermilk or buttercream? Buttermilk. All right. This is not, this one is lemon orange, lemon yellow, and this one is buttercream. It's a little bit lighter, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to put, I'm putting this out towards the edge because I kind of like the way it looks with the silver in the center. And this yellow on the black looks lovely. Yellow on the black really does look nice. And you see how I'm just putting little dots, not a lot. You know, with Chalk Couture, you use so little paste. And even though I have that in the middle there, I think I want to put a tiny dot of the yellow in there too. A little bit closer. There we go. We'll see, we'll see. Clean squeegee and we'll make our magic. Okay, here we go. And I'm pulling it out because, you know, I kind of want the yellow towards the outer part of the transfer. And just gonna put that there. I had a really fun workshop on Saturday. I have pictures that I need to post. They were a lot of fun. A nice group of people over there in Elk Lake Tavern. Oh, look how fun that is. Look how fun that is. I like the way this silver burst. This one looks too blotchy. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but I like the way that one came out a little bit more because it's kind of spread out there. That's why I'm glad that I practice with these before I go ahead and do a class. I like to practice. All right, so I'm going to put some water on here. Now, let's see. The Let Freedom ring is going to go about there. Maybe about there. About there. So there's definitely room for some more. I think I'm going to put another big one right here. I think that's going to work. What do you think, people? You think that's going to be good? My delay on the video, on the Facebooks. Yes, it's like I'm 100 years old. On the Facebooks. Okay, if you are new, watching this on the replay or watching on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Let me know you were here. share this, send it out into the world, and give you the hashtag boom for Monday. Today the hashtag is boom. I don't like what that is on there. Then you'll be put into a drawing at the end of the week. The more videos you watch, the more you'll know the hashtag of the day, and you'll get better chances of winning free stuff. And the free stuff that you win are things that I have made during my lives. Things that I have made. It sounds like a it sounds like a Jeopardy topic. Things that I have made during my lives. Okay. Alex, I'll take things that Donna has made. Okay, I'm not going to press it down too much because I don't want it to pull up the paste. I pulled it up a little. I realized that that was still a little wet. As soon as I put it down, I was like, oh, I think that's a little bit wet. All right, so I'm going to try to do this center the way I did that one. Let's see. I think I pulled it out a little bit like that. I'm thinking that that's what I did. All right. And, oops, using the poppy now, because I think that poppy is going to pop on the bigger. I think that's going to pop really nice. I'm going to put this out on the edges there. Oops, press that down. Another color that I love from this season. And a little bit of white. I definitely think that the white adds to the clarity, the vibrancy, I should say, of the transfer. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if that's enough. It doesn't look like a lot of paste on there, so we'll see. Get a clean squeegee and do some squeegeeing, okay? It works nice because as I pull it out like this, it's putting more on the squeegee, which allows me to spread it out. It kind of builds up on the squeegee, so I definitely have enough paste, and I even have too much. That kind of looks pretty just like that. It looks like I painted it that way, doesn't it? All right. So now I'm just going to scrape off the excess. Uh-oh, don't like that. All right, let's see. My other transfers are supposed to be in tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And I was supposed to start my Father's Day thing today. I just realized that too. Today was not a good day for me. I didn't start my 5 from 1. That kind of stinks. I just realized that now. Wow, where was my brain? All right, I'm going to lift it, work my way to the center, and lift it up and see what we got. Oh, that one's fun too. How fun is that? I messed that up a little. I'm okay with that because I know that I'm going to, I'm going to wash this off and do it again. Like I said, I wanted to just practice with it to see how it looked. And it's looking kind of nice if you ask me. What do you think? Thumbs up? Give me some thumbs up to tell me that it looks okay. And I'm just going to spray down this. Can't believe, man, I just was really forgetful. Tomorrow I'm going to have to do 2 projects out of my 1 transfer. I'm supposed to be doing Father's Day all week, and I completely forgot. Until just now. But at least I did a video. At least I'm on track for doing the video. I committed to do a video every single day for at least 30 days. And last night, there was 2 nights this week that I was like, what? Running in here after a shower, running in here at 10 to 12, I think it was last night that I came in. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get this done. It might have even been 5 to 12. I don't know. I did such a super easy, it was kind of like, whoosh. One day I should do that. I should set the timer for 15 minutes and see how many transfers I can do in 15 minutes that actually look good. I would like to do that. That would be a fun challenge. And I know people do fundraisers. Chalk Couture is involved with, are you putting mountains down there? I'm going to put mountains down there the next, when I clean this off and do it again. Because I don't have the right paste. I ordered paste and it didn't come today. The transfer came, but the paste is in another box. And so I just wanted to really play around with this to see how it was going to look. knowing that I'm going to wash this off and do it again. And I have to decide which mountains I want to use. So we have the mountains from, I wish I had the transfer, The Mountains Are Calling. I really missed out on that one. That was a major bummer that I missed out on that one from the last catalog. And so I have mountains from, oh, look at all the people. Hi, Kat. How are you? How's your arm? Oh, Kat, every time I see you post, I feel bad. Kat had shoulder surgery. No fun. And this wet weather is awful because it just aggravates our bones to begin with. And when our bones are hurting, I broke my hand last year. And I tell you, when it's cold, it's swollen, it's irritated. It is not fun. I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, the mountains. And so we have You Are Our Greatest Adventure. I have mountains from another adventure one. And then I have the mountains from Blessed Are the Curious. And that one, they're really full mountains. So I might want to use that instead of the other ones that are more like lines. But that's going to be cool. I wish I had tiny little houses. That would be nice, right? But I think the mountains are going to work nice. Very excited to do that. This is going to be a class at the wine room. Actually going to give people a choice between this one and Liberty. Liberty, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm just going to finish this one up. Keeping it short and sweet. Okay, so now I really wanted to have the Liberty Blue, but that's what was in the pack that didn't arrive yet. So I'm going to do it red and white. And we can pretend that there's blue, okay? We can just pretend. I have no blue that would even come close to working, so I'm not even going to use any of it. All right, now this is a large area, so yes, I am gooping on a couple of big blobs because I want this to be a whole big marbly kind of red and white. Oh, there's a bubble there, stinky. Red and white, all marbled together. I wanted to have the blue in there, so when I redo it, you'll be able to see, hopefully. I also have another red coming because this red is from Hunger. And I know I'm going to use the largest squeegee, the second largest squeegee that I have. Because when you use a large squeegee, it's like so super easy. You get such a great look, and people are like, how did you make that? That looks so detailed. It is detailed, and it's super easy. Super easy, my friends. Okay, watch and learn. Here is this is called our small squeegee, and these are the mini squeegees. All right, we have a 4-inch squeegee that I use on big projects, and then I cut them down to fit. But this I cleaned this one off there very well. This small squeegee that we have is awesome. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and I'm trying not to, I am trying not to make all the paste smushed together so that I end up with more of a pink. I want it to be modeled together like this. Okay, so the best way to do that is to just kind of go in one direction the best that you can and scrape it down and just making sure that all the little parts are covered up. Now I'm pressing down kind of hard on this transfer, so I'm kind of guessing that it's going to be stuck on there kind of hard. One of the things I'm learning, especially about layers, and I learned this at the last workshop that I did, is that with layers, you have to use a light hand. And I learned that the hard way. So I'm still learning. I've been doing it since October, but I'm still learning. Do I have the ones with the little bears? I do not. That's The Mountains Are Calling. I missed out on that one. All right, so here we go. Let's see how this works. It's okay. It's okay. It's too mixed together. If it had the blue, it would be better. When it has the blue, it's going to be a lot better. And I need to use way less paste because it almost became like it's pink. That was what I was trying to avoid, but it happens. It looks okay. I'm not saying that I don't like the way it looks, but I think that the next time I do it, it'll be that much better. Because, you know, the creator always looks at it with a critical eye. I'm very, very critical of my stuff. I don't think any of my stuff is pretty for the most part. Because when I look at it, I see all the mistakes. Isn't that the way it is in life as well? You go through life, nobody notices the mistakes that you made. And they're like, you said what? You did what? I didn't even notice. So, yeah. People don't think about us as much as we think that they do. People got their own issues to have to deal with. I'm just wiping this down because I don't want it to dry on the transfer. So I just want to spray this down. This one I'm not so worried about because there's no shimmer in it. And so I'm just going to spray it down because I didn't have my water here. I just have having like a very forgetful day. I didn't do my 5 from 1. I need to do 2 tomorrow to make up for it. But at least I have a project for today. So I have not broken my streak. I think I'm on day 22. Woot woot! 22 days in a row. All right. Now, that is kind of cool. I have this one that I didn't do yet. I'm just gonna do it just because I can. All those little pieces of lint everywhere. And this is like little dots. I'm trying to think of what color would I see with these little dots. I think it's like I don't know. I'm looking at my colors. Maybe you know what? I think I'll use the other yellow that I have. I think that will work. There we go. All right. So I have fuzzed this and I'm going to put this here. All right. And I'm going to use this. Oh, you know what? Nope. I have the color that I'm going to use. Wah, wah, wah. Where is it? Of course, it's down on the bottom. I'm going to use this orange. I'm going to use this orange because I think it's going to look cool. I need this the mini squeegee. Okay. Now, do I put some silver on that too? Yes, I'm going to because I feel like the silver shimmer just brightens it up. Hi, Diana. Is that Diana? Yes, it is. Hey, girl. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Busy, busy. How'd your Tupperware how'd your Pampered Chef party go? I'm waiting for my order. Excited. I haven't ordered from Pampered Chef in like 100 years, feels like. All right, so now I just put a little bit and I'm just going to put the orange around there and just pretty much just scrape it off straight away. When you're working with the silver, you'll just immediately feel the difference. It's smoother and yet bumpier. I don't know how else. It's thinner. That's what it is. It's thinner. And when you scrape it down, you feel the bits of shimmer in there. And that's why I say make sure that you wash your transfer as soon as you're done if you're using the shimmer paste. All right, here we go. The last one, I think. Oh, look how fun. I have to do another one. I like that one. Wait a minute. I'm going to do another one like that. That one was awesome. Okay, that really did look way too much. Where you going, Donna? It's just like little dots. Alrighty, there's that. And just saying, I finished watching Game of Thrones. I was disappointed. Some people died in there that should have died a crueler death. I think they got off easy. Yeah, I'm not a die-hard Game of Thrones liker. I've never read the books. I could barely make it through the first episode. The hinky stuff is pretty much gone by season 3. You know, HBO has to have all the crap in it. Although the books are pretty out there from what I can tell. All right, here we go. And we're good. Does it need anything else? Because I'm going to be doing this again, I'm not going to worry about putting anything else on there. I love this transfer. I can't wait to do like a bajillion things with this. This is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. What do you think? You like? You likey? You likey? You likey? I love it. I really do. This is going to be a fun transfer. All right, people. That's all I have for you tonight. Tomorrow, this will be, hopefully I'll have the other transfer tomorrow. I probably won't have it till tomorrow night. So Wednesday, I'll have this cleaned up because I think I want to do, red, white, and blue, like either in straight or straight across. I'm not liking this marbling thing. I don't like the way it looks. I'm not a fan. But if you think different, let me know. And if you have any ideas, let me know. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to move my pastes out of the way so that I get to choose what I want for my, what is that called? My thumbnail. I'm not picking an ugly color picture for my thumbnail. All right, I'm going to bring it down close so you can see. Look how fun is that. That is crazy fun. It's going to look great with the mountains. Great. Oh, this is going to look great with the mountains. I'm so excited. All right. I'll be back to do this one, but I'll see you all tomorrow. I got a makeup for my 5 from 1 is More series, and I'm going to do 2 projects for Father's Day tomorrow. So I hope to see you then. Have a great night, everybody.